Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Condon, and I am back here with another author from Stepping into Gratitude. And I am really thrilled to be here with her today. She is truly one of my most favorite people in the entire world. I don't know if she knew that or not, but I'm really, really grateful that she's part of this project. And so, with that, Kari, I'm just going to let you introduce yourself and tell our audience a little bit about who you are.
Sure, thank you. And you're, of course, right back at you with being one of the favorite people, right? I am Kari Ainsworth. I am the owner and creatrix of Moonbeams Unlimited, where I use my healing energy to create handmade soaps, lotions, candles, and all that fun stuff. I've combined all my passions in life to help and support care partners and caregivers to learn that self-care isn't selfish. So in addition to the plethora of things that I have in my toolbox, I am a Reiki Master and love working with people to just appreciate themselves first and foremost.
I love it. And I would also say, because you didn't say it, literally, you put a little bit of magic into everything that you do. And I can say that by knowing I use your soaps, I use all of your things. So anyway, I'll just say that for you.
Love and magic, the two top ingredients, right?
Exactly, exactly. So, Kari, why don't you go ahead and tell us all a little bit about what made you decide to be part of this project and to be part of Stepping into Gratitude?
Well, because you asked. I know you probably want a different answer than that, but the truth is, first and foremost, it's because you asked. It's because Lisa Condon came to me and said, Kari, I want you to be part of this. Over the years, I have watched you sharing your gratitude with the world, and I've seen the impact that it's had on others as well as myself. And I wanted to be part of that energy. I wanted to be part of that bigger thing, right? And I wanted to go deeper into my gratitude, and felt that this was the perfect opportunity to do that.
I love that. And I said at the beginning, I'm so grateful that you are part of this project. I don't know that it would feel right if you weren't. Um, and and I love the more of that global aspect of you really wanting to step into that space and um, because it really is, it's about planting those seeds of gratitude and getting them out into the universe. And so it just continues to grow. But it also does impact you directly and all of us as we practice it. And so I'm curious, as you were writing your chapter, how has that really impacted you as an individual?
Yeah, it brought up a lot of memories. It which in turn actually brought up a great deal of hurt feelings. But it also allowed me to do some of that inner work, that inner healing, inner child healing, if you want to call it that, as well as the whole forgiveness aspect, right? Forgiving my parents for things, forgiving myself for things, so that I could move forward. When you first asked me, I thought, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And then I actually had to get into something very deep and very personal. And so yeah, it helped me to do the work and to come out so I could move forward.
I love that. I love it. So, the thing about gratitude, and I'm sure you've experienced this, every person defines gratitude a little bit differently. They experience it differently, they practice it differently, they see it differently. So, for you, as Kari Ainsworth, how do you define gratitude?
So I think it's more than just a word or a definition. I think of gratitude as
Mm,
a feeling of deep appreciation that instills a desire to share to share more kindness, and to share more kindness with others.
Yeah, I like that. And so, with that definition of how you approach gratitude, how do you actually practice gratitude in your daily life?
Well, I've got a few different ways of practicing gratitude in my life. One of them is this beautiful gratitude jar. And in it, you see lots of different Post-it notes. You see a 4-leaf clover that I found on the 1st of January this year. I start my jar at the beginning of the year, and throughout on a daily basis, for the most part, I'm putting notes in there of big things, little things. And then on December 31st, I lay them all out. And it's like almost like going through a photo album of the year, and really like seeing things like, oh my gosh, I forgot I did that. Or, really like reliving all these great experiences that could even be little experiences. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I went on a cruise. I found a 4-leaf clover on the 1st of the year. And there are other things I do. Mindful eating, like really appreciating the gratitude for all the people, the plants, the insects, all the different steps that brought that food to my table, that brought it to me. And at the end of the day, I think of 3 additional things that I can be grateful for before I put my head on my pillow. Just like in the morning when I wake up, I'm like, oh, I'm awake. What do I have the opportunity to create today?
Yeah.
And I get really excited about that before I even step foot off the bed. Yeah. Those are
Wow.
just a few.
What I love is how you've woven gratitude into really all the facets of your life throughout the day, which you and I know as practitioners of gratitude, that really is life changing. And as you continue that, you just continue to ebb and flow and grow into that space of joyfulness and happiness and being grateful. I'm stealing the gratitude jar idea for 2024. I just absolutely love it. It actually takes me back to when Nate and I got married, and people put in the well wishes, and we would pull one out every day, and we had them all over our refrigerator, and we loved that. And I have forgotten all about that until you just showed that. So I'm stealing that. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, so Kari, again, as you're practicing all of this and how you've woven this, and even talking about the insects with the plants, I can imagine it. I just love all of this. So you have so much to share, but if you had to share one nugget of wisdom with the people listening today and watching this video, what's that one nugget of wisdom around gratitude that you would give to them?
It's one thing. It's just one thing. We can get so caught up in our day trying to do all the things. There could be days when you're not feeling it, when you're maybe depressed or sad or whatever, but and if you think, oh, I didn't do my gratitude today, set a reminder on your phone. It only takes 30 seconds. And when that timer goes off, think of one thing in your day that you can be grateful for. One thing. Is it you got to talk to a friend? You got up and brushed your teeth? Whatever that one thing is, and go beyond that with feeling it, right? It's not like, oh yeah, I got to do whatever. I got to sit here and talk with my best friend about this book. And when you say it and you smile about it, then you can feel it and appreciate it. And if you can think of more than one thing in those 30 seconds, all the better, right? Then it turns into a million little things.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
One thing. It starts with one thing. So great. Such a good nugget of wisdom. And again, people, I think, get started on practicing gratitude and it gets overwhelming, and it really, truly doesn't need to be and shouldn't be, because it really starts with that one thing. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. So, Kari, again, I'm so grateful that you are part of this project, that you are helping to spread the seeds of gratitude. So again, for everybody watching and listening, November 8th, we are coming out with Stepping into Gratitude. And again, it'll be an ebook first, and then physical books will be coming afterwards. But definitely look for the book and look to read Kari's chapter. Thank you, Kari, for joining me today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.